So we are about to close the chapter on the year 2022, and now, telling you guys that, it feels really unreal. It feels like this year has just blown by, like I missed the whole year, basically. I'm sitting at the end of the year, and everything else is a blur. And just now, like a few minutes ago, I went back and I checked out every video that I have done for High Impact Audio this year. All I can say is, wow, we have checked out a ton of awesome equipment this year, and I didn't even realize how much we checked out. I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but for me, sometimes when I'm living in the moment, everything passes me by and I don't really pay too much mind to it. And then I sit at the end of the year and I think to myself, I didn't really accomplish a ton. I sat in front of the camera, I sat in front of the computer back here, but really, that's not the case. Honestly, we really accomplished a ton here in High Impact Audio, and I am extremely proud on how far we have come in just a year. And before we go on to the 2023 slate, the clean slate, the new year, new me mentality, I wanted to look back and I wanted to mention some of the key points and awesome things that have happened this year. And I think it's good to do that because then you really start to appreciate the accomplishments that you've done in this past year. And also, I couldn't have done this alone. I want to put out a huge thank you to all of you guys who have been enjoying my content and watching it. It has been a killer year for guitar pedals. There has been so many different guitar pedals that have come out this year, and if I'm being completely honest, it's kind of hard to keep up with at this point. But out of all the ones that we've checked out this year on High Impact Audio, we checked out the Chopper Z from Joyo Amplification. It is a preamp pedal that you could use as just a standalone pedal into your DAW and into an IR loader. You could also push the front of your amplifier or go through the effects loop. So I thought that was a really cool preamp pedal that came out of Joyo and kind of innovative and kind of a step in a different direction for them, which I think is really cool. We also got to check out the Tempest Overdrive, which was an overdrive that was a collaboration between Fortin Amplification and the band Architects. And I'll tell you what, that became probably one of my favorite overdrives to boost the front of a Mesa Boogie amplifier. I used it on my Mesa Boogie Badlander 100, and wow, did that ever clean it up and kind of take out some of the noise as well, because it has a low pass filter, it has a high pass filter, and was able to really focus the tone and bring a lot of clarity into the high gain tone, because more distortion means a lot more noise and a lot more just everything kind of thrown in there. So having something that has some clarity is really, really important. And of course, Fortin Amplification also got their hands on my favorite tube screamer, the TS-808, the OG tube screamer that I have worshipped and played and loved for years and years and years until now. It's because now I am using the Fortin Amplification TS-808 modded version. That was a really, really cool boost pedal because they really focused on the mids in this one and really kind of brought a lot of body back into it, because sometimes guitar tones, they can get really thin. So focusing a little bit more on those high mids for the guitars was an awesome idea. Of course, I cannot forget the chug pedal that came out of Ola England and his brand Solar Guitars. I have been watching Ola's channel for maybe a couple of years now, and I am a huge fan. I'm a huge supporter of Solar, a huge supporter of Ola. I think everything he does is really, really cool, and it was, man, what a huge accomplishment for Solar Guitars to come out with their first pedal, the chug pedal. And to be honest, the chug pedal is probably my favorite pedal that has come out this year. I think it is an amazing preamp pedal, and if I ever travel overseas, I will need a compact guitar rig because I'm not going to be shipping a full-size amplifier all the way over. I mean, that's just unrealistic. So the chug pedal is going to be my main preamp pedal in my guitar rig, in my compact guitar rig that I can take with me, and I absolutely love it. It has a gate on it. It's a super tight distortion, and also I really don't need a boost with it. It has plenty of distortion for me and my own playing style. Of course, also Rev Amplification took on a collaboration with Spectre Media Group, which was really cool for the Northern Mahler pedal, which brought two worlds together. It brought the Rev Amplification circuit and also the HM2 Swedish chainsaw sound together, and you can blend them and kind of get a really, really unique distortion that you've never really played with before. I thought that was a very interesting pedal, and though it wasn't exactly the pedal for me or my favorite pedal, I could definitely see it working out really well for someone else. Along with all the different guitar pedals that we checked out this year, we also checked out a lot of really cool amplifiers, and probably one of the more notable amplifiers that we checked out, at least to me, is the Mesa Boogie Badlander 100. So Mesa Boogie was always kind of one of those brands that just seemed unobtainable to me, just kind of out of my league. It was always a little bit too expensive, and I remember being at a lot of shows and I would hear the band and I would go, wow, this tone sounds really good. What are they playing on? And I would look up and go, it's a Mesa Boogie dual rectifier. I will never have one of those. So being able to bring home the Badlander 100 was just unreal to me, and I'm carrying it in. I have this big old grin on my face. I look up in the rack, I see the Badlander there, and I just can't help but to smile. I mean, damn, that diamond plate aesthetic, it absolutely kills, guys. But along with the aesthetic, the tone kills as well, especially being the more modern, more tight version of the dual rectifier. This year was a first for a lot of different things. So I had my first ever Mesa Boogie Badlander amplifier. I also had my first custom guitar ever from Balaguer Guitars. And I remember making this video, and I would pull up the guitar custom builder site on Balaguer's website, and you get to choose your wood. And you can see it. You get to choose your color, and you can see it. Your guitar is literally just being built right in front of you, and it looks amazing. It's just like the Kiesel website. There is a perfect visualization of the guitar that you are building, so you can see it and see how it looks. And I remember sitting there in the chair at the end of the video as soon as I finished everything. I finished the video, and I'm thinking to myself, oh no, I am going to buy this guitar, aren't I? Sure enough, there I go. I push the order button, and it stings a little bit, but you know, Balaguer is so much more affordable than, let's say, buying a custom guitar from Schecter or buying a custom guitar from Ibanez, and that's something I really, really like about Balaguer guitars. And actually, I think you get a little bit more quality of a guitar from them as well, because they don't quite charge as much for it, and they just have great quality equipment. I mean, this guitar that I got from Balaguer is my go-to. You guys have seen it on the past few videos that I have done. I cannot put this guitar down. This is absolutely my favorite guitar and my go-to to pick up. I love it. Along with the awesome pieces of equipment that we got to check out this year, I had the opportunity to also work alongside some amazing brands. So recently I had the opportunity to work with Bogren Digital. I also had the opportunity earlier this year to check out some stuff from Joyo Amplification. And I'll tell you what, both of these companies, they're probably some of the nicest people that I have ever met. And they're not just super friendly, they are also very hardworking and very professional as well. So being able to showcase some of their products and kind of show you guys just how awesome Bogren and Joyo is was a dream come true and a true pleasure. So I definitely hope I can check out some more of their stuff in the future and really see just how far I can take high impact audio and just make something truly special out of it. But like I said at the beginning of the video, I could not do any of this without your guys' help. Everyone that has been watching my videos, everyone that has been enjoying them and commenting, you guys are absolutely amazing. So thank you so much, and I really, really appreciate everything you guys do. Before I let you guys go, I do want to let you know that High Impact Audio has a brand new Patreon account full of the guitar tabs, drum tracks, everything from all the demos that you hear throughout my videos. So if you're wanting to learn all the different guitar parts that I do in the demos, that is definitely the place for you. And anything that is made through the Patreon account will directly go back into the channel and keep me making these awesome videos for you. So other than that, guys, thank you so much. Happy New Year, and I will see you all in 2023.